Hello there, gamers. I'm the Orange Ranger, and welcome to another episode of The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past, here on Orange Ranger Plays. Last time, we started off the Ice Palace, and as a reminder, that last episode and this one, and probably the next one or two, are being done in post-commentary instead of live commentary because some files were somehow lost in the editing process, and so I don't have the commentary over this gameplay. So I'm just having to watch it and comment on it. So last time we ended up in this room, which we're in for the first time, with the red floaties, and we can see that there's a gap between, but with their shadows, there's a possibility there's something we can't see. Oh, alright, we're gonna deal with them. Use the hook shot to get over, so we don't have to worry about whether there's a bridge there or not. I will say hidden bridges, especially in an ice area, are a thing at some point, and I just decided to fall in trying to hookshot that thing. And then I'm like, alright, there's one left, I've gotta take care of it, and instead it threw me off the ledge. There we go. I think I was seeing if anything would appear, nothing did. And then I'm testing Ether if there was a bridge there, and there actually wasn't, so there we go. Okay, I wasn't sure if I did that or not, so alright. Now I'm going to stare at the back of my shield and think for a second. I'm going to see how my pink hair is looking. It's looking fab, if I do say so myself. And then we're gonna go down. Whoa! Lots of compass rose spiky balls. Alright, and then you need to let that one go and that one go, and then get past it and go that way. I think I was wanting to check if there's anything down there, and it looks like, honestly, there might be, but okay, use the hook shot to get these. And that'll take us over here. Get that guy. There's a crack in the wall. It doesn't have the big circle, so you really can't ram it, but there's a bomb that doesn't open it either. I appear a little confused about that. There's a chest back over there. I can use the hook shot to get the key. I decided to go over there anyway and go up. Which leads in here. Oh, a skeleton knight. Swat it. Bomb it. Let it explode. And we're going to pull out the hammer to deal with these moles. Lift this big heavy rock, which has a bunny beam in it. Get around the corner quickly so that it can't hit me. Another skeleton knight. And a bomb. I'm like, alright, I'm going to go back to what I was doing, which was collecting things. That button gives us a little chest, which gives us the map that we hardly ever use. But what if I pulled on this tongue? It was a secret. It was a secret tongue, which is probably the title of this episode. Alright, well there's a tongue. Okay, that door on either side opens with tongues. We go upstairs and we're on the other side of this room. Jar, jar, the big key, which looks like a bull with a long nose. Alright. We go back downstairs, pull the tongue to open the door, and go down. We end up down here. That crack in the wall bugs me, like, even after the fact. It's because, like, it looks like it's supposed to be something. I know I could check the map and see if there's a room there, but, you know. Okay, back into this room, and like, what's this about? And I went the right direction this time, and it didn't matter. So yeah, all there really is to just let it have you fall down. and end up back in this room. And we go to the upper right there. Really, I think, yeah, it's just like, just move on. Now again, I think there's something at the bottom of this room. But I didn't want to look again. Okay. Let's go back up. And head to the left, and I'm where I was before. This time I decided to go down, and I took a little damage. And it's this room. And yes, here's where I was like, oh, I want to see how the hookshot does on these things, and it's a one-hit kill. Not even freezing them. Going back up this way is going back to the beginning of the dungeon. But apparently I thought this was smart. I'm not really sure what I was trying to do here. This is, you know, this is going back to the beginning of the dungeon through the conveyor belt room, and I think I realized, okay, that's really not... I didn't miss anything that badly. I didn't see any big keyed doors. I know that the treasure chest for the big dungeon item is on this side of the dungeon, so we have to go back. So we'll go left this time. And head down these stairs. The ice makes it really difficult because you have to be in like one particular spot with the stairs to go down. I'm like, well, no, that's not it. Head down. Oh, I was hoping now was when I figured it out. I have not been checking if there's a door at the bottom of that room with the spiky compass roses in it. In fact, I realize here I'm not particularly sure how you get the door to open again. I don't think it was defeating all the enemies, although maybe it was. Let's see. Nope. I'm like, do you push the... Hey! I'm like, I want to go back that way. And then I realized, well, if I can't, then obviously that's not the solution. Maybe it's a... Nope, okay. That time I finally was smart enough to check. And it's just an ice statue. Not even one that's alive. Just a decoration. Trying to, yeah, get rid of him. And then do that to get across. I'm really surprised I didn't try to bomb that crack again. I mean, it should have opened the first time, but... I'm like, maybe this will work on you. Nope, there's a tried and true single method to beating the Skeleton Knights. The switch to that door is over there underneath the pots. Lenny Beam is easy enough to fool. I wanted to see if hitting it with the hammer might do it, but nope. Oh, it's actually the tongue that opens the door. So, back through the door. I didn't need to pull on that again. We go up. Now wait, okay. What about pushing the blocks from this side? Hey, hey! Sometimes I pretend to be smart. I'm in this room with these things, and again, the hook shot, okay, I just decided to forget about that and focus on the fairy. Even though it would be really smart for me, I guess I didn't even want to risk combat without having that extra health. Although, again, with the hook shot, it's not terribly difficult. Hit that one on the backswing with the hook shot coming back to me. Interesting. Oh, got hit by the bunny beam. I'm gonna be a bunny for a minute. Oh, the bunny is able to push blocks. That's interesting. Now I'm just like, where do I go? Ah, this room. I didn't do this before. And I'm probably realizing that. So, we gotta hit the switch. You gotta hit the switch. I went to go back through, not realizing I'd hit the switch. Yep. There we go. Get a bomb. I'm like, can I just... Oh, I remembered to chuck it in here. But then you gotta use the bomb again to get that, so it'll open. Wait, I think I did fall down this hole once before. But maybe because I'm looking for the treasure. Oh, and then I can go get those 8 bombs. Ooh, there was a little bit of a slowdown there and a little... That did open the door, but now there's a hole in the floor there, but nothing happened. I remember the annoyance of this. A lot of these dungeons, especially in the second half of the game, you know, you just have to be very careful to pay attention to detail and find that one little thing that's going to allow you to proceed. I went that way and apparently decided that was not the way I needed to go, and then I did decide that was the way I needed to go. I was like, okay, well, I guess we can try it. Picking up the clay skull pots and going along. Like, stupid door. Why do you want to close behind me? Moving right along, as they say. Alright. See? Nice and easy with the hook shot, dealing with those gator penguins. You know the funny thing is doing this after the fact, I don't know where I'm going. I don't know if I just figured something out or what, but that's kind of the thing. Even just from this, I think it said this was recorded. Actually, I think it said this was this was recorded on the 13th. Which... Was this recorded on 5/13 or 6/13? No, okay. So that's why this was recorded on May the 13th. Today is June the 24th. So a good 6 weeks later, maybe 5, almost 6 weeks. Almost 6 weeks later, so I've already, like, forgotten the fine details of this dungeon, and I don't remember what I did. That's one reason that I'm happy to be playing this game as a Let's Play, is that, you know, it does give me one experience with this game that I can look back on and be like, oh yeah, that's how I handled that one time. And, you know, every experience playing a game like this is unique, but it's such a long and involved game that I don't, you know, feel like playing it too quickly after beating it. You know, now that I am done with Link to the Past, it'll probably be another year or so before I feel the itch to play it again. Because it's just dedicating yourself to, you know, depending on the time you have available, a couple of weeks of you know, pushing through and the various dungeons and frustrating places like the Skull Woods and everything, so that's quite a thing. And a lot of backtracking, and like I don't need to apologize, but I feel like I need to anyways. Like, I'm sorry. This is already, like, this is a weird episode because I'm doing post commentary, and it's just not very entertaining because I'm doing a lot of backtracking and just trying to figure out where to go, what that one little detail that I'm missing is that, you know, will basically unlock the rest of this dungeon and get me to where I need to be. Ooh, the power of clay pots and clay skulls in the dark world. And all of a sudden I'm like, I like throwing bombs. So, you know, open the door. I don't know why I felt the need to pull on that tongue, but back up the stairs. Just doing laps at this point. It's a little frustrating, NGL. I'm about, whoop, and I died. But I have a fairy, so it's alright. I have probably about 5 minutes in what I would want to be an episode. If I haven't really made any discernible progress, I will very likely go ahead and let this run a little longer, like maybe another 10 minutes, half an hour episode, and see if I found the solution in that amount of time. Got some more hearts there from the fairy. Very nice, very nice. Okay, let's get out of there before the bunny beam moves. Alright, and then go down. I don't think there's anything even in this room. There's not. There was a treasure chest. I think there was a key in here. But, see, I'm not even remember stuff from, like, the video that I am watching right now. Like, what was in here? I don't know. Apples. Probably a tree with some apples in it. Oh, gotta hit that. Then go over there. And isn't that back? Yeah, that's backtracking again. I'm half tempted to kind of fast forward in the video and just see where I was, like, you know, where I finally figured it out, but that would not be true to the experience. Okay. Oh, this is all the way back to the start. I went all the way back to the beginning. I think that was my idea. I seem to remember something about that. I'm like, all right, let me go all the way back to the beginning, back to the first room, which I could have just used the magic mirror to do. Although that would reset all the enemies and everything, so maybe that's why I didn't. But, and see, like, if there's a way the path logically takes me that I'm just not picking up on. There's nothing in that room. You already looked that way. Although it's really the only option you have as far as progressing. This room leads to another room, yes, and okay, this is another opportunity. Oh, I used a fairy when I died, so I decided to collect this one because I'm kind of an idiot that way. Can't go through that room in that direction. I decided to try anyway. I mean, you reach a point where you're just desperate. The bunny beam was waiting for me. That's not fair. This is rough. And now I'm just sitting here kind of like everybody else watching these videos and waiting for myself to figure it out. Set the bomb there to open the floor and go down. Already tried a bomb on this floor. Oh, back up to full health. Look at that. Like, I got into this rhythm of, like, you know, take out the first skeleton knight, take out, set it up to take out the second skeleton knight, go and get the items from the first one, and then get the items from the second one. I just noticed that I do have 2 keys, but I don't recall having encountered any locked doors that I didn't have keys for at the time. So that is the level of confusion that we're dealing with here, is where are these 2 locked doors for me to use a key on and proceed through this accursed ice dungeon. Back with these crocodile penguin things. They're gonna bite you. I'm gonna bite you in your little green butt. You know, there really is a different level of engagement when you're playing. I think at this point I'm trying to make sure that I went all 4 directions in this room. Really start to feel like that crack in the wall is the answer. And, you know, I just didn't, like, put the bomb in the right place, maybe? Because it's like, where else is there to go that I haven't already been? And I mean, again, this is post-commentary. I beat this dungeon, so I know that there's a solution. I mean, it's a video game. I knew there was a solution, but obviously I would just go at this point. But I decided not to. Can also edit out my name there. Heading up once again. Once again, lifting these jars and pushing these blocks to proceed. Once again, dealing with these crocodile penguins. I love the antiparry hits me a couple times, and it's like I end up getting the last lap and defeating it. I think I said about another enemy before, and it definitely applies to the antiparry as I get bunnified again. I think the bunny actually handles a little better on the ice, as slippery as it is faster. But I once said about one of the enemies in the game, like, I can't really hate it if it's, you know, for taking health from me, if it gives that health right back. So, with an anti-parry, you know, if it hits me a couple times, I lose some health, and then I turn it into a fairy and I get the health back, then good. The left door is backtracking, and I think I realized that, and I was like, well... I really don't remember how I solved this. So, ironically, I end up feeling just as frustrated as when I originally recorded it. And now I'm standing in the middle of this room, and pausing. I wonder if I'm looking at the walkthrough. I don't remember if I checked the walkthrough to get out of here. I sure did. Okay. And then I hit the button, and I went back that way, which is interesting. And, like, how did I look at the walkthrough and then immediately make a mistake? I needed to go right. Oh, I do. And I was like, oh, I need a fairy. I still need to replace that fairy from when I died. So, ooh. Ice physics. Gotta love ice physics. Trying to catch that fairy, and instead I grabbed it when I didn't need it because ice physics. Right still wasn't the right direction to go. I am once again a bunny. Did I really seriously look at the walkthrough? Okay, we go up. Hit it first, you dumb nuts. Wow. Alright. Is this how you all feel all the time? Watching me play a game like this? Doing just the dumbest things. Especially if you love this game. It's gotta be so frustrating. Oh yeah. I was like, but I already tried to bomb that floor. Oh, the Skeleton Knights, right. You see there again, take out the first one. For some reason, this causes lag right there. But yeah, and then grab that. And then into this conveyor belt room. Jeez, alright. Okay, and I go, and I go, and I go, and I go. I go this way. I really hope I've got this solved. This is stretching out a little bit longer. We're at, I think, 25 minutes. So I've got another 5 minutes. And if it looks like I'm proceeding on the path where I'm going to solve it, then, you know, I will. Just, you know, let it ride. But I love getting them in a straight line like that. I just got the weirdest craving to play Overwatch. I've played a little bit of Overwatch 2, just enough to kind of get a feel for it, but I haven't played in a while. And I was just like, I don't want to play Overwatch. I've been playing a lot of Fall Guys lately. Let's talk about other video games. I've been playing a lot of Fall Guys lately. It's free, it's quick, you know. It doesn't feel like I'm dedicating myself to something huge playing it. I've played some Dauntless. Dauntless is a free-to-play game that's basically about adventure hunting. That was the trick. There was another hole in this floor, and then you drop down, and it puts you on this side to get the big treasure item. And that is the blue mail, because it's frozen. Just jam that frozen shirt onto your body. The blue mail reduces damage. And change. I don't know why it also changes the color of your hat, but it does. Now you got a yellow hat and a blue shirt, and it looks like green gloves. I never realized before that Link seems to be wearing gloves. That's interesting. Anyway, the interesting thing about that is... Oh, and I have the big key! Okay, so I can go through that door now. I was mad at that thing because it hit me. That one's not real. But then... Go up. I think I'm trying to figure out at this point how to get down that hole. Because, you know, where the blocks are and everything. But I don't know why I just didn't go up through the big key door. Unless I was looking at the walkthrough, which it seems like I was. Like, there was a point in the gameplay footage that I edited out where it, you know, I stopped playing and it's pretty clear that I was using the computer, so I was probably looking at the walkthrough. Which, again, I never want to do, but, again. Okay, and then this time I'm like, alright, we're gonna go through, and hey, look what I found! Another, you know, locked door, like, that I needed to proceeding. Stupid Skeleton Knight. Toss it and just hit everybody over there. Although not everybody. Still a couple. Although grabbing those items will also hit those dades if there you go. If that. And I was like, well, about getting to those holes, but... You know. And then here. Okay. Yeah. I just went through the door to the south there, but this is hitting 30 minutes. We're not any closer to solving it, so as unsatisfying as it is, I'm going to go ahead and call this here. And it looks like there's one more episode, one short episode actually, until I actually beat this palace. So that is a good thing, but it's about another 10 minutes, and this video is already 30, so I don't want to stretch it to 40. So that's going to do it for another episode of The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past here on Orange Ranger Plays. Thank you so much, as always, for watching. Down in the comments below, tell me how frustrated you are watching me play and do silly things and stuff like that. I deserve it. It's okay. Also, while you're down there, make sure you hit the thumbs up button to at least tell me that you liked the video. And subscribe and tell your friends to subscribe and get this channel up towards monetization. And if you'd like to lend any financial support to the channel, please consider checking me out on Patreon or Coffee at Orange Ranger Videos. I got confused about that the other day. I was like, am I supposed to be saying Orange Ranger Plays there? But no, both of those handles are Orange Ranger Videos, as well as Teespring Orange Ranger Videos for some Orange Ranger Videos merchandise. You can also, by the way, check me out on Twitter at Orange Ranger Plays. I think there's underscores in it now. No, I don't. No, that's Orange RNGR Plays. Orange Ranger Plays fan page on Facebook, and Orange_Ranger_Plays on Twitch. Until next time, heroes, may the power of the Triforce protect you.